Hey everyone, it's Sajida. Let's talk about something we're all guilty of, spending way too much time staring at our screens. Whether it's your phone, your laptop for work, or your TV for that late-night binge watch, our eyes are paying the price. We are living in a digital world, and while it's amazing in so many ways, it's also creating a massive public health issue that we need to address: digital eye strain. This isn't just about feeling a little tired, it's about the very real damage we could be doing to our long-term vision. This is a topic I'm incredibly passionate about because it affects nearly everyone, and the solutions are often simpler than you think. The symptoms are probably familiar to many of you. That nagging headache that won't go away, blurred vision after looking up from your computer, or that gritty, dry feeling in your eyes. These are classic signs of what ophthalmologists call computer vision syndrome, or simply digital eye strain. It happens because our eyes are working overtime, constantly refocusing and dealing with glare and blue light. Over time, this constant strain can contribute to more significant vision problems. It's not just a minor inconvenience. It's a warning signal from your body that you need to make a change. For both adults grinding through the workday and for kids whose eyes are still developing, this is a serious concern. The good news is, we have the power to protect our vision. It doesn't mean you have to throw away all your devices and go live in a cabin in the woods. Unless that's your thing, no judgment. It's about being smarter and more intentional with our habits. In this video, we're going to break down 5 simple, evidence-based strategies that you can start using today to reduce eye strain and protect your vision for years to come. These aren't complicated medical procedures, they're practical adjustments to your daily routine that can make a world of difference. So, if you're ready to give your eyes the break they deserve, stick around. Alright, let's kick things off with my absolute favorite, and arguably the easiest tip to implement the 20-20-20 rule. I love this one because it's so memorable and incredibly effective. The concept is simple. For every 20 minutes you spend looking at a screen, you need to take a 20-second break to look at something that is at least 20 feet away. Why does this work? When we stare at a screen up close, the ciliary muscles in our eyes are in a constant state of contraction to keep things in focus. Think of it like holding a bicep curl for hours on end. Eventually that muscle is going to get exhausted and start to cramp up. That's exactly what's happening inside your eyes. This constant muscle tension is what leads to that feeling of fatigue, strain, and even those tension headaches that seem to radiate from behind your eyes. That 20-second break, looking at something far away, allows those ciliary muscles to finally relax. It's like putting down the dumbbell. You're giving your eyes a mini vacation, a chance to reset before they have to get back to work. I recommend setting a timer on your phone or computer to remind you. It might feel a little disruptive at first, but once you get into the rhythm of it, you'll notice a significant decrease in eye fatigue by the end of the day. It's a small investment of time for a huge return in comfort. And for those of you thinking, I don't have a 20-foot window in my office, don't worry. The key is just to look at something distant. It could be a picture on the far wall of your room, a tree outside your window, or even just looking down a long hallway. The goal is to shift your focal point from near to far. This simple act not only relaxes the focusing muscles, but also helps increase your blink rate, which naturally drops when we stare at screens, leading to dry eyes. So remember, 20-20-20. It's a powerful and free tool in your arsenal against digital eye strain. Start using it today. Next up, let's talk about your environment, because it plays a massive role in how hard your eyes have to work. We're often so focused on the screen itself that we forget about the world around it. The 2 biggest culprits here are improper lighting and screen glare. If your room is too bright or too dark compared to your screen, your eyes are forced to constantly adjust between 2 competing levels of light, which is incredibly fatiguing. Ideally, the ambient lighting in your room should be about the same brightness as your monitor. You don't want to be working in a dark cave with a blazingly bright screen, nor do you want to be in a super bright room with a dim screen. So, how do you fix this? Start by assessing your light sources. If you have a window, try to position your desk so that the window is to the side of you, not directly in front or behind you. A window behind you will cause a nasty glare on your screen, and a window in front of you creates that competing brightness I mentioned. Use blinds or curtains to control the amount of natural light coming in. Similarly, check your overhead lighting. Harsh, bright fluorescent lights are notorious for causing eye strain. If you can, switch to softer, indirect lighting, or use a desk lamp to illuminate your workspace without shining directly on your screen. Now let's tackle glare. glare is that distracting reflection you see on your monitor from lights or windows, and it forces your eyes to work harder to see the actual content on the screen. The easiest fix here is an anti-glare screen filter. These are relatively inexpensive covers you can place over your monitor or laptop screen, and they work wonders by diffusing reflected light. Many modern monitors also come with matte finishes that are naturally anti-glare. Adjusting the brightness and contrast settings on your display to match your room's lighting can also make a huge difference. Your goal is to create a visually comfortable environment where your screen blends in rather than stands out. We talk a lot about ergonomics for our backs and necks, but what about ergonomics for our eyes? The physical position of your monitor is just as important for preventing strain. If your screen is too close, too far, too high, or too low, you're forcing your eyes and your neck muscles into an unnatural and stressful position for hours on end. This doesn't just cause eye fatigue. It's a direct contributor to neck pain, shoulder stiffness, and those pesky tension headaches we've been talking about. Getting the position right is a simple, one-time fix that pays dividends every single day. Here's the golden rule for screen distance. It should be about an arm's length away from your face. Sit in your chair comfortably and extend your arms straight out. Your fingertips should just about touch the screen. If it's closer, you're forcing your eyes to work harder to focus. If it's much farther, you might find yourself squinting or leaning forward, which defeats the purpose. This arm's length distance is the sweet spot that allows your eyes to focus comfortably without excessive effort. For most people, this is somewhere between 20 and 30 inches. Now for the height. This is crucial. The center of your screen should be positioned about 15 to 20 degrees below your straight-ahead eye level. A simple way to think about it is that the top edge of your monitor should be at or just slightly below your eye level. When you look at the screen, your gaze should be angled slightly downwards. This position is more natural and comfortable for your eyes, and also helps keep your neck in a more neutral alignment. If your monitor is too low, you'll hunch over. If it's too high, you'll be tilting your head back, straining your neck, and also exposing more of your eyeball's surface, which can lead to faster tear evaporation and dry eyes. Use a monitor stand or even a stack of sturdy books to get it to the perfect height. Even with perfect ergonomics and lighting, some people might still experience significant eye strain, especially if their job requires 8 or more hours of screen time a day. In these cases, it's worth considering a specialized tool computer eyeglasses. Now, these aren't just regular reading glasses you pick up at the pharmacy. Computer glasses are specifically prescribed to optimize your vision for the intermediate distance of your computer screen, which is typically farther than you'd hold a book, but closer than you'd be looking for driving. They are designed to reduce the focusing effort your eyes have to make. How do they work? A standard prescription for eyeglasses is usually set for distance vision. Reading glasses are set for very close-up work. Your computer screen falls in a weird middle ground. Computer glasses have a prescription tailored specifically for that 20 to 30-inch distance. This means your eye muscles don't have to strain to maintain focus at that specific range. It's like having the perfect tool for the job. Many of them also come with special coatings, like an anti-reflective coating to reduce glare, and a blue light filtering tint, which may help reduce digital eye strain and potentially improve sleep patterns, though research on the long-term benefits of blue light filters is still ongoing. So who should consider these? If you wear prescription glasses already, you could ask your optometrist about a dedicated second pair for computer use, or even about progressive lenses that have a wider intermediate zone. If you don't normally wear glasses but experience significant eye strain, headaches, or blurred vision after computer work, it's a great idea to get a comprehensive eye exam. An eye doctor can determine if you have any underlying focusing issues or slight astigmatism that are being exacerbated by screen use, and can prescribe a pair of computer glasses that will provide significant relief. It's a personalized solution that can be a real game changer for your workday comfort. This last tip might be the most important, and it has benefits that go far beyond just your eye health. It's simple. You need to consciously and intentionally engage in offline activities. Our lives have become so digitally saturated that we often forget there's a whole world that doesn't involve a screen. Balancing your digital time with real-world experiences is fundamental, not only for giving your eyes a much-needed extended break, but also for your overall mental and physical well-being. It's about creating a healthy digital life balance. Think about what this means for your eyes. When you go for a walk, play a sport, or even just cook a meal, your eyes are constantly shifting focus between near, intermediate, and far objects. They are moving, scanning, and working in the way they were naturally designed to. This dynamic use of vision is the complete opposite of the static, fixed focus stare we adopt when looking at a screen. It's the ultimate form of the 20-20-20 rule, extended for hours. This variety of visual stimuli is incredibly restorative for your eye muscles and helps prevent the fatigue that builds up from prolonged screen use. So I challenge you to schedule offline time just as you would schedule a meeting. Put it in your calendar. It could be joining a local sports team, taking up a hobby like painting or gardening, or simply committing to a daily walk without your phone. For families, this is especially critical. Set clear boundaries around screen time for your kids and encourage outdoor play, board games, and creative projects. Leading by example is key. When your kids see you putting down your phone to engage with them, they learn the value of being present. Protecting your vision is part of a larger picture of living a healthy, balanced life. So there you have it. 5 actionable strategies to combat digital eye strain and protect your precious sense of sight. From the simple 20-20-20 rule to optimizing your workspace and even considering computer glasses, these tips are all about making small, conscious changes that add up to a huge impact. Remember, healthy vision starts with smarter screen habits. We can't always avoid screens in our modern world, but we can absolutely control how we interact with them. It's about taking back control and being proactive rather than reactive when it comes to our health. Your eyes are your window to the world. They deserve to be protected. I want to encourage every single one of you, whether you're a student, a working professional, or a parent, to take these tips to heart. Start by picking just 1 or 2 to implement this week. Maybe it's setting that 20-minute timer, or finally getting that stack of books to raise your monitor. Don't let digital eye strain become your new normal. It's crucial for us to teach our children healthy habits from a young age, but it's just as important for us as adults to model that behavior and take care of our own eyes. The choices we make every day have a lasting effect on our long-term health. Thank you so much for watching and for taking this step towards better eye health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you know who spends a lot of time in front of a screen. And I want to hear from you. What's your biggest struggle with screen time? Or do you have a favorite tip for reducing eye strain? Let me know in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation and support each other in building healthier habits. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.